To guard a tree stump waiting for a rabbit once upon a time, in a small, peaceful village in East Asia, there lived a farmer named Jeffrey. Jeffrey was a kind man who loved his farm, but he was also a little bit lazy. Every day, he would wake up early, work for a little while, then sit under the big tree near his field and relax. One sunny morning, Jeffrey was sitting quietly under the tree, sipping tea and watching the birds fly by. Suddenly, he saw something strange in the field. A small rabbit was running very fast, as if it was scared of something. The rabbit was so speedy that it dashed across the field and, just as suddenly, it ran right into Jeffrey's legs. Jeffrey was surprised. The rabbit was so quick that no one could catch it. But before he could think, the rabbit suddenly jumped high into the air and hit a big tree trunk. Smack! The rabbit's head hit the trunk and it fell down, dazed but still alive. Jeffrey was amazed. Wow, that rabbit fell right into my hands. I've never seen a rabbit do that before. Maybe I can catch another one if I sit here and wait. He sat perfectly still, watching the spot where the rabbit had fallen. Just like this, he thought. If I wait here long enough, a rabbit might run by again, and I can catch it easily. Days went by, and Jeffrey kept waiting under the tree. He didn't plant new seeds, didn't water his crops. He just sat and waited, hoping for another lucky rabbit to come by and fall into his lap. But guess what? No rabbits came. The fields remained empty, and Jeffrey's crops withered away because he didn't tend to them. Instead, he kept hoping that luck would save him someday. One day, a wise old man named Master Lee came to visit Jeffrey. He saw the farmer sitting idly and asked, "Jeff, why aren't you working your land? Your crops need care, and there's plenty of work to do." Jeffrey sighed and said, "Master Lee, I've learned something. Not that long ago, a rabbit ran into my legs, and it fell down, smashing its head on the tree. I waited here, and I think if I keep sitting, another rabbit might come along and do the same. Then I wouldn't need to work at all. Luck will take care of everything." Master Lee shook his head and smiled kindly. "Jeffrey, that's like waiting for the moon to fall from the sky and turn into a pancake for supper. While waiting for luck might seem easy, in the real world, you have to work hard to get what you want. If you sit here waiting for a miracle, you'll be waiting forever. Sometimes you have to create your own luck by planting seeds, watering the plants, and taking care of your farm." Jeffrey frowned. "But I've seen that rabbit. It was so lucky. Maybe I should just wait and see if it happens again." Master Lee chuckled softly. "That is what we call waiting by the tree for a rabbit to fall into your lap. It sounds funny, doesn't it? But it's a lesson. Sometimes, if you just wait without doing anything, nothing good will happen. You have to work and make your own chances." Jeffrey thought about it. He realized that waiting alone was indeed going to help him grow his crops or make his farm better. So, from that day on, he decided to stop sitting under the tree and start working harder. He plowed his fields, planted new seeds, watered the plants, and worked from dawn until dusk. Slowly, his farm began to thrive again. The crops grew tall and healthy, and the villagers came to buy fresh produce. One evening, Jeffrey sat under the same big tree as before. This time, he was smiling happily because he knew he had made his luck through hard work. And you know what? Sometimes, just like Jeffrey, we have to stop waiting and start doing things ourselves. Waiting for luck is like waiting for a lucky rabbit to fall into your lap. It might happen sometimes, but more often than not, you have to chase your dreams and make them come true. The moral of our story today, relying solely on luck or expecting things to happen without effort is not a good approach. It teaches us that success and good fortune usually come from hard work, initiative, and actively creating opportunities, rather than waiting passively for luck to arrive. The end. Nope, it's not the end. Joking, it actually is the end. See you